Hello, today we'll learn how to change the color, the syntax color in Eclipse. I have a messy desktop, but let's open Eclipse. And I will open this project because I already changed the colors for some of this. You can see here the CSS is customized and I choose this color, how I want to do it. The bad things in Eclipse, you cannot install like extension like VS Code, like Prettier, and do this for you. So this is, you need to do it by yourself and customize this and choose the color for each element and each also editor. For example, the CSS is different than JavaScript, is different from Java. So each editor, you need to put some customized colors to change the colors. Maybe it's long steps, but you will do it once and you will not do it anymore. There is some global way to do it, but you cannot change everything. I will show you something. I think most of you know this, because if you go to preference, you go to general, you go to appearance. So this is easy one, and there is colors and font. And here, for each file, you can change something. So the banner font, active hyperlink text color, content assist foreground color. This is for the editor, and counter color, decoration color, all of error color, all of text color, all of this. If you click on it, you can see here the color, and you can click edit, and you can change the color from here. You press OK and apply, and that way you change this global colors. For the example, we saw the basics. There is the debug, also some color. You can change some color in get, some color in JavaScript, like colored label, counter information, color label decorations, some other stuff. You can go through it, and all of this. So this is the general one, but actually this don't give you this results. So to get this results, I will show you what you can do, and you can apply it for all editors. Only you want to open a file, like you need this. I will do it here in CSS, but you can do it with any file. For example, if you have HTML or JavaScript or Java, you follow the same steps, but with the file which you want to change. For example, if you want to change the setting for JavaScript editor, you need to follow this with JavaScript file, not CSS file, because here we will get now the editor of CSS. And maybe this is the bad things in Eclipse. You need to do it from each editor. So you inside the file, you click right click, and you go to preference. And in preference, you can see general and web. General, you can see exactly the same what we saw before, but we don't want the general. We need this specific. So you can see here CSS files. So this is the editor. It's only for we will change only for CSS. If you want to change to different file, you need to go to JavaScript file, for example, and do the same. I will show you another example after we finish from here. CSS file editor, you click again, and here syntax coloring, and here everything we want to change. If you click it, you will get this long list, and this is how my file look like. This is an example. So for example, here the attribute selector delimiter, attribute selector operator, attribute value. So each one, if you want to change it, you can't change the color itself or the background from here. And even you can't change also if you wanted bold or italic or straight through or underlined. So you can't change a lot of and customize everything from here. The error, the curly brace, type selector, URL, ID selector, and I don't know if we can see it here. Let's check. For example, the ID selector, it's pink, and you can see it's pink. You can't change the background if you want. Get yellow. Okay, and you can see what happened, and you will put it back to black. And you can't change the color itself. I want it red, for example, and now it's red. Let's put it back to pink. It's more pink. I think it's different color. This one, nope. So I think this one, yes, maybe this one. So this is how you change this color. So I customize the CSS here by changing here. You can do all your change here. Let's check the ID selector. Let's check it bold. You can see the difference. Italic, stripped, underline, and you can restore the default. So if you change everything, you need to press apply and close. And this is how you customize the coloring in Eclipse. And we saw the CSS file. Actually, Eclipse have so boring color, so you need to change it to customize it and make it more fun. But let's check, for example, a JavaScript file. Let's search for some JavaScript. Let's say this one. And as you can see, it's so boring color. I customize some of this. For example, this one, dark blue, is so bad here. We do the same steps. You click, right click in the, and you go to the end to preference. And here we go to editor, and we go to syntax coloring. And here, what we saw. So there is comment, GSdoc, and there is JavaScript. So there is the color of brackets, duplicate numbers, function declaration, function, keyword returned. You can see all of this you can't change. Local variable declaration. So maybe this one, let's try to change it to a little bit fun. Let's say green. It will be so okay. And this is local variable reference. Let's apply this one, check what will happen. While close. no, on this one. So we need to check again. Editor and syntax coloring and JavaScript. And we were checking the local, make it also green. Okay, object illustrator operator, you can change the color here. There are other things, blue, parameter, strings, template letter. I think this one we need to change it also, maybe to green. Light, and you can see here change it template letter, because this is apply and apply and close. This is a template for a view. So as you can see here, we're creating a view component, and this is how we change the color in JavaScript. So if you want to change the color in different file like Java or any kind of file or JSON, you need to follow the same steps. You open the file, right click on it, you go to preference, you will see here general and another one. Here you can see JavaScript, and CSS was web or CSS web, and you go to editor and you need to search for syntax coloring, and from here you can see what you can change, and here you can edit and change the color the same. You can change it from bold to italic to anything you want and customize your editor. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching.